Hello and welcome to today's video. So I thought as we were approaching the end of 2021, I would just go through and show you some of my favourite items that I have purchased and been using throughout the whole of 2021. I will be doing a whole separate video just showing you my favourite palettes of the year, so definitely keep your eyes peeled for that video as well. So this is my first favourite item of 2021 and it is the Rehab shampoo from Lush, and this is their 500g bottle. Now this shampoo is a little bit pricey. It is £23 for this big bottle, but I tell you what, it has lasted me a good long while. I've got a little bit left, but it's done me well. So what I love about this shampoo is that it first of all smells really gorgeous. So it's actually got pineapple, kiwi and papaya juices in it, which give it a really lovely tropical citrusy fragrance. The other thing as well is that it has got peppermint, rosemary and lavender oil in, which really help to kind of calm your scalp, and I find this leaves my hair really soft and shiny. So I have been using it on and off throughout the year. I tend to mix my shampoos up a bit, but this is definitely the one that I'm always reaching back for, and it has made my hair really nice, and I think it just leaves it in really nice condition. I find as well that it's quite a lightweight shampoo. Where my hair is quite fine, it doesn't weigh it down or make it greasy, and it's just one of those shampoos that makes your hair feel really clean after you use it. So for me, this has definitely been my top favourite shampoo of 2021. So I thought I would just stick with the hair theme for now and show you my favourite conditioner. So it's actually another one from Lush, and this time it is their Veganese conditioner, and this is the second time I've actually purchased this year, because I did obviously use up my other one. And it just looks like this in the tub, so it looks quite unassuming. Again, it smells really gorgeous, and this is the 100g tub from Lush, and this one here costs £7, but it is definitely one of those that you don't need to use an awful lot to get your hair covered and to get the desired results. Again, I've been using this on and off throughout the year, try and mix it up, but again, it is the one that I always go back to. And again, I think it's left my hair looking quite silky. It definitely feels soft, and again in really nice condition considering that I do straighten it every day. So this one here I do feel actually complements Rehab quite well, in that it's also got lemon juice in it, it's got lemon oil, it's really citrusy again. It's lightweight and doesn't make my hair feel greasy or weighed down or oily. And yeah, I just absolutely love this conditioner, and I know full well 100% once I finish this tub I will definitely be purchasing another. So just moving on to next, my favourite skincare products of 2021, and my first thing that I have been reaching for through the whole of this year and have just been absolutely loving to use is the Copper Peptide Serum from Revolution Skincare. And this is their antioxidant serum. It is vegan and cruelty free, and this is really good for me personally. It really helps with skin texture, and I do sometimes have a bit of redness on my skin, and I find that just using this really has helped with that. I tend to not use it every day, mainly because I forget, but I do try to use it a few times a week, and I definitely have noticed some really good results from it. So it's just in this little bottle, as you can see, and all of the serum is just in this tube here. So you literally just pop a bit of the serum on your face and then just rub it in with clean hands, and that's it. You can do it in the morning or the evening or both. But this bottle here, full price, is £10, but I think it's actually been on sale for quite a while. I think at the moment it's only £3. So although I've got about half of this one left, I am quite tempted to pick up another one for only £3. One thing I will say is that I do have really quite sensitive skin, and this hasn't irritated it at all. Yeah, for me, this has been a really good staple skincare product throughout the whole of 2021. So the next skincare item is actually this Creightons Pink Grapefruit Refreshing Face Wash, and this deeply cleanses and purifies without over drying skin and has added vitamin E. And this is a 150ml tube, and I actually picked this up from Lidl for £1.99, but I do believe you can get it at most pharmacies, I think like Lloyd's, Boots, all of those sorts of places, so very easy to find. And this says here that it effectively removes dirt and impurities while invigorating the skin to help encourage a fresh, healthy looking complexion. And first of all, this smells absolutely gorgeous. In case you hadn't realised, I do love a fruity citrus fragrance, and this definitely fits in with my other favourites so far. It's really, really gentle on my skin, which for me is a massive, massive bonus. The price point as well, I mean, only £2 for this I think is fantastic. You only need to use a little bit on your hands, and it does sort of lather up, so you do feel it really cleansing and just clearing out all of that dirt and excess makeup and oil from your skin. And again, it hasn't left my skin irritated in any way. It's left it really soft, just really cleansed, hydrated, and yes, I definitely will be repurchasing this one when it runs out. So next, just moving on to some of my makeup favourites of 2021, and this was really, really hard to actually pick because I've bought a lot of makeup this year, and secondly, yeah, it was just very hard because I do have a lot of favourites to pick from, but I thought I would kind of narrow it down and not pick, you know, a favourite of everything. But the first thing that I think has been one of my makeup staples that I have purchased in 2021 definitely has to be my Beauty Bay eye bases. If you've seen any of my eyeshadow or makeup looks on my channel, you will always probably notice that I always reach for my Beauty Bay eye base. So these cost £6 each, and they do come in a variety of shades. So I have base 1, which is just white, and I also have base 2, which is just a nude. But again, what I love about this eye base is that, well, first of all, I think it's a really good price, £6, and it does last a really long time because you really don't need to use a lot on your eyelids. I find even one kind of dip in the tube is more than enough to do both of my eyes. And as well, the actual formula is really fantastic. It's vegan, it dries down just that perfect amount of tackiness to then go ahead and apply your eyeshadow. And as well, it does really lock your eyeshadow in place all day. I have repurchased these a couple of times now because I've used them up, and I think, to be honest, there's not really much that would make me switch to an alternative eye base. My next favourite makeup item that I got in 2021 is actually something that Tim bought for me in a mystery box he did for me back towards the start of the year, and it is these Revolution Pro foundation drops, and this is the shade F0.5. And I was a bit dubious about this foundation at first. I'd never really used this kind of applicator for foundation. I have to say, not only is this a really, really fantastic colour match to my skin, it's just a really gorgeous product. It leaves my skin, I think, looking nice, if I can say that about myself. So I've used it today. Again, good colour match. It applies really easily. I always pop some on my skin and then just blend it out with a sponge. That's my preferred method of application, but it doesn't dry my skin out. It doesn't go flaky or like creased up or anything like that. It is a really, really fantastic foundation, and this Revolution Pro foundation costs £7, but I do know this is on offer as well on the Revolution website, and I think it's currently about £3.50. So I have almost finished this one, so I'm definitely going to pick myself up another one. The next item is also makeup related, and this time it is this Colourpop cheek palette, and I actually won this in a giveaway. So this is the Extra Glazed cheek palette, and it's got 3 blushes and a highlight in. The shades are really, really gorgeous. So you can see I've had a good amount of use out of this one. That one is actually shade Pink Velvet. And then I've also had really good use out of the highlighter, and that one is shade Smoke and Whistles. The formula is just really outstanding. I find it just blends into my skin so easily. The blushes are really pigmented, but not overly so that you look like you've had a hot flush or something. They're definitely really wearable, blendable, buildable, just really pretty shades. The highlight as well probably is the standout of this palette to me. It gives such a beautiful shimmery glow. And this little cheek palette is $12 on the Colourpop website, which I think is pretty good value considering that you get 3 blushes and a highlight in here. So the next favourite thing I bought in 2021 is another item from Colourpop, and it's actually their BFF liner. So I have 2 of these. I have the black one, which is shade Numero Uno, and I also have the white one, which is shade Graceland, and they're both $8 each. And it might seem like quite a simple product, but before I got this from Colourpop, I was always really afraid of doing a liquid liner, like the conventional liquid liner, because I tried loads of times before and I always ended up blinking it everywhere, or it just running into my eyes and just looking like a hot mess. So when I saw these felt tip liners, I thought I could probably give that a go. I reckon, yeah, that would work out a bit better. And I tell you what, I haven't looked back. It applies really easily. It dries quickly enough that you can not be worried about holding your eye kind of closed for ages, but also gives you long enough to actually get the liner on. It's got quite a fine tip, and I always find that again, the tip itself has always got the perfect amount of liner on, so I always feel like I get a good wing when I pop it on, and the same for the white one as well. I think the black one is definitely my favourite though. It does obviously go with a lot more than the white one, and I know they do these liners in a whole range of different colours, so probably next time I do a Colourpop order, I'll probably pick up a couple more. I'm thinking maybe like the blue one looks quite nice, and maybe even the red one, just for something a bit different. So the next 3 things of this year that are my favourites are all lip related, and I have so many lovely lipsticks, lip glosses, all of that kind of thing. It was really hard to pick just a couple and narrow them down. But the first thing that has been my favourite lip product this year is this Illamasqua Antimatter lipstick, and I think I got this in like a Look Fantastic box or one of those sorts of things. It is so tiny now. I mean, it's a small lipstick anyway, but I've really got hardly any of it left. And this is the Illamasqua Antimatter lipstick in the shade Bang, and it is just such a gorgeous nude shade. It just really does go with everything, and that is it just swatched on my hand. It's such a pretty shade. The formula of it I think is really fantastic. Although it's a matte lipstick, I find that it doesn't dry my lips out. It applies really nicely. It's got really good wear throughout the day. I don't find that I'm having a drink or something and loads of it's coming off. And as well, with it being so tiny, it's just a perfect thing just to pop in your handbag. I will definitely be repurchasing this once it runs out, and this small lipstick here is £12, which ordinarily is probably more than I would spend on a single lipstick, but having tried it and loving it so much, I don't feel loath to spend £12 on a replacement. And then for the next lip product, we are back on Colourpop, and it is this Colourpop Luxe Lip Oil, and this one here is in the shade First Date. And I actually got this in one of my Colourpop mystery boxes that I got earlier this year, and before that I'd never tried a lip oil from Colourpop or from any brand. It comes in this really nice tube. If you're to buy this separately, it costs $8, which I think is pretty reasonable, to be honest. It's just got this flatter applicator. That's what that one looks like swatched. So it's almost got the look of a gloss without being overly sticky. It's not shimmery in any way. It's just a nice simple nude shade again, and it makes my lips feel really, really soft, really hydrated. I guess that's probably the oils in it, and I think it just, you know, you have a lipstick or a lip product that just makes your lips look nicer. That's how I just feel with this one. I really love the formula, so I definitely will be excited to try out some more lip oils in different shades. As I said for the eyeliner, next time I do a Colourpop order, I will definitely be picking up some more of these, or at least checking them out to see what other shades they have. And then the last lip product, or I say products, is this Jeffree Star Liquid Lipstick Vault. And this, of course, is the purple Vault, which is very obvious by the packaging, and it looks like that. I mean, aside from just being really, really stunning and just looking pretty outstanding, I have to say that I absolutely love the formula of the Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks. I do have quite a lot of shades. I've got the red Vault, and I've got a few other single shades as well that I've bought or had in mystery boxes, but the purple one, I was eyeing this up for a while, but at the same time I was kind of a bit scared that the shades were not so wearable. But having worn every single one of these shades, I do have to say that they are definitely really, really wearable. I really, really love shade Scorpio. It's kind of like more of a purple toned nude than like a solid purple, but it's really gorgeous. And then another surprising one actually is Berries on Ice, which is this really deep, almost like a burgundy purple, but that is a really, really pretty shade as well. And I mean, don't get me wrong, the lipstick vault is not cheap. It will set you back £45, but you do get 8 mini liquid lipsticks, and they do last a really, really long time, even though they are just the minis. So I'm yet to actually finish any of these. So just moving on to my final favourite product of 2021, and we are back to another Lush product, and it is the Let the Good Times Roll body spray. So this 200ml bottle of body spray is £20, and again, I have used this so much, but it feels still pretty much full. I think because you just need like literally a couple of spritzes and then you're good to go for the day. That's probably why there's still so much of it left, but this smells gorgeous. It's caramelly, it's like buttery popcorn. I think it's probably a good autumn winter fragrance more than like a spring summer fragrance, because it's quite rich and buttery and just makes you feel all cozy and warm inside. The price as well, £20, considering it's basically a perfume, I think is an absolute steal. The scent does linger on my skin and my clothes to the point that I could spray this on this jumper and then I could put it back on tomorrow and I would still be able to smell it. So it really is really excellent quality and just really a beautiful fragrance. So that was all of my favourite products that I have purchased and been using throughout 2021. So as I mentioned at the start, I will be doing a whole separate video for my favourite eyeshadow palettes, because I couldn't pick just one to be in this video. So if you want to know what my favourite palettes of the year were, then definitely keep your eyes peeled for that coming soon as well. But let me know if you've tried any of these products out, or what some of your favourite products of the year have been. I'm always up for recommendations of new things to try, so definitely let me know in the comments below. But as always, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please do give the video a big thumbs up, leave me a comment, and if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you again in my next video.